Welcome to this fortnight's newsletter. This is our first attempt at making a video blog for the Principal's newsletter article. And this fortnight, I'm really thrilled to be able to interview one of our amazing teachers from the Gap State High School, Kirrin Brown. Kirrin has recently organised and implemented a Duke of Edinburgh program in our school, and last weekend they went on a hike. So today I'd like to ask Kirrin some questions about that hike. Hi Kirrin.
Hi,
welcome.
Thanks.
You're going to be famous first Principal's video blog at the Gap State High School.
I feel so honoured.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so thrilled to hear how the weekend went for the Duke of Edinburgh trek through the forest on the weekend. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it was for the Bronze Duke of Edinburgh Award, so the students had to go and organise their own two-day, one-night hike through the forest, and so they were in charge of navigating and camping what they were going to eat. So the teachers trailed along behind the small groups, and they led us wherever they could take us. Surprisingly, they actually took us the right way.
Brilliant. So what was the best thing about that weekend experience from your perspective?
I think it was just seeing the kids help each other out as they were hiking through the forest, and they'd get to a really big hill and they'd be there waiting for each other, or they'd just break into song when they knew that it was really challenging, and that they just kept going, which was really good to see. And also when they saw track signs and they said, oh no, we can't actually rely on the track signs, we better use our navigation that we learnt in apps and double check the map, which made me a very proud teacher.
Fantastic. Always great when students apply what they learn in theory into the practice, isn't
Yeah.
it? So the Duke of Edinburgh at the Gap State High School is something that you have launched for us again this year. So tell us a little bit about why you decided that was a good thing to do.
Well, when I was at school, I did the Duke of Edinburgh, so I went through bronze, silver and gold. And when I left school, I found that it was a very valuable thing for getting jobs, getting into university colleges. I used the experiences such as the hikes and also the things like community service, skill and the sport to use as examples in job interviews, and then also as a piece of paper to say, hey, I've done all of these things besides my QCE, or as it was back then, HSC.
Brilliant. So what do you see for the future of the Duke of Edinburgh at the Gap State High School?
Well, this year we started with bronze. We had one class of bronze. Next year we're extending that into silver, so we'll have year 10s in silver and we'll have another class of bronze in year 9. And then hopefully the year after we'll be able to go with gold as well. And so we'll have the students go all the way through, and that way they'll have year 11 and 12 to do gold, because it's a big undertaking to get all of that done. But hopefully it's providing these students that little bit more of an opportunity to push themselves outside of academics, as well as during things like skills, they can push their academics a bit further with things like the essay club and music and things.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for bringing the Duke of Edinburgh to the Gap State High School. Our students are so fortunate to have your leadership and guidance through this program, and I look forward to the Duke of Ed getting bigger and better every single year. Thanks, Kirrin.
Thanks, Anne.